All right, welcome back, everybody. In this video, we are going to be starting at a point of which our outline is complete. We're going to be doing some beginning coloring, and that's really about it. So nothing too crazy today. All right, let's first start off with some layer management things. Again, you can tell which layer you have selected because of the blue outline that goes around the layer. The other thing that you might have already known, but just in case you didn't, is hiding a layer. Not deleting it, but just like hiding it. The stock photo, the one that I have selected right now, the bottom one, that there's a eyeball in the top left of the layer, like preview or thumbnail, as they call it. If I click that eyeball, it hides the layer. This will come in handy as you're coloring, because you might want to make sure that you have no gaps or no missing spots or anything like that. Before we go into color, you might want to sample color directly from your photo. So what I want everybody to do right now, whether you're going to sample colors from your photo or not, is to go into your stock photo layer settings. That's by clicking on the layer like twice. It brings up this right here. Unlock it. Click that unlock layer button there. Go back into the settings. I don't know why it automatically kicks you out. And I want you to up the opacity back to 100%. The reason being is if you want to sample any colors from your photograph, if you do that while the colors are like 50% or something like that, you're only going to get that like faded color. You're not going to get the real color that you're trying to sample. So I might be asking, how do I sample a color from the photo? In Sketchbook, I think the easiest way is to click and hold down with your thumb or a stylus or whatever, and you're going to see this crosshair appear. Wherever you let go, it will grab that color. Like it's going to grab that blue right there if I let go, or if I'm over the like peachy kind of color over here, it'll grab that. So if you want to use colors from the photograph, feel free, and then that way you can grab them directly from there. Now, before you start coloring or anything like that, we don't want to color on the stock photo, because if you do, the stock photo is going to get deleted when I go to print these stickers, and then you're really going to not have color. So let's go back into the layer settings of the stock photo and lock it once again. That way, if we try to make a mistake, it'll give us this message. I want to create a new layer, and I want it to be below the outline but above the stock photo. So I'm going to press the plus sign at the very top of this like layer menu here, and you'll see that a new white square will appear. If your white square appeared anywhere else, please click, hold, and drag it so that it's right below your outline. All right. We're almost ready to color. The tool that I recommend using is actually not the technical pen for color. It's more of like an outline pen. So go to your library up here. Oh, there's a couple of different ways you can get to the library. Very, very top left button will send you directly to the library or to general settings. Go to your library, and I want you to go down to the legacy category, and you're going to find one here in the bottom left, unless you moved your brushes around, just called the paintbrush. This is perfect. It's a little bit bigger than the technical pen, and it has a softer circle edge, which is like just kind of a little bit nicer for coloring. I am not going to use the exact colors from my photo, but I am going to kind of use where the light and blue are and kind of play off of them just a little bit, I think. If you don't want to use colors directly from your photo, your double puck right here, you can click on it and you can pick any kind of color you want. I think I'm going to go with kind of like a deep purple, and then something that complements that pretty well for the other part of the octopus. But where this deep purple is, I'm going to zoom in, and I'm going to try to just generally plot it down wherever there's blue. And I'm just going to try to use that for the area. Now, brush size. You can go back into here, into your settings, and you have your brush size right there. But there's a much, in my opinion, much better way to do that. If you look at the right of where all the brushes are, there's these two little sliders. One is opacity, which that really should be 100%. Make sure it is. The other one is size. And the cool thing about doing it here is it gives you a little bit of a preview in the top left of like just how big that size actually is. So now that I have a size, it looks like 7 works for me for where I want to color. Just going to go in and pop in some color in that area and color it in. Again, I'm not trying to be any means a perfectionist here. I don't want the sticker to be too detailed, because then when it prints, you're really not going to tell. You're not going to be able to see it. So every once in a while, I'm just going to hide it, just look at it, make sure it looks good enough. And I'm just going to go around and pop some purple in wherever I found large chunks of blue from like the stock photo. Again, striving for like crazy level of detail is actually probably detrimental. So just go for the gist of it. All right, let's say you want more than one color, which I'm sure that you do at certain points. You can just hide this, and let's say I want, what am I going to use to complement it? I might actually just go like light purple and see what that looks like. I'm just going to zoom in and color that in to the empty spots around here. I am going to try to keep all my coloring on one layer. I think that just makes it simpler to do when we go over like layer management and stuff like that. So try to color everything on one layer. There is a paint bucket tool that like paints certain areas. I'll kind of show you what that is real quick. You'll see what I mean. Well, the sample all layers isn't even on. It ends up leaving these little like blank spots. And let me tell you, when the stickers print, that's really noticeable. I just stick to the brush. It might take you a little bit longer, but your sticker's gonna look noticeably better by doing so. I want to go back to my dark purple only because I think the smartest thing for me to do, I'm going to do a 2-color sticker. Try to keep yours like under 5. I'm going to put all the dark purple in, then I'm just going to go in and put all the light purple in, or light pinkish kind of color in, and then we'll take it from there. All right, guys, in the next video, my color will be complete, and then we're going to go over like some text effects on the outline, and then how to submit them for stickers. All right, good luck, have fun.